Hi, I'm Kristen with Eeks Office Solutions. Thanks for joining us today as we cover some of the commonly used features of your Sharp copier. We've talked in a previous video about the copy function. We're going to talk right now about the easy copy function. On the device I have in front of me, this is a small button here in the top corner. Please keep in mind the screens that you see here are customizable, so we can make the easy copy button a nice big button for you if it's one you like to use. We can also help you customize your screen in any other way that you like. Please reach out to us if you'd like a little help doing that. For right now, we're going to go ahead and use the smaller button and go to Easy Copy. So Easy Copy is meant to be a simpler, faster interface for use if you don't need a whole lot of selection of settings, or if maybe you're not used to the machine yet, if you've switched over from a different manufacturer, or you just don't like seeing all those options, it gets to be a little bit too much. The Easy Copy is a great place to come to make a quick easy copy. So, just a quick walkthrough here. In Easy Copy, you'll note we have many fewer selections, but they're the ones you're probably going to need most often. The first is our paper select, and that's simply a place that we can come to choose the tray that we'd like to pull our copy job from. Your 4 trays, or however many are on your device, will show on the left-hand side. Those are these trays down at the bottom. Our bypass tray will be over here on the side of the machine that pops out. It's a great place for specialized media like labels, letterhead, checks, and the like. So once we've selected the tray from which we'd like to pull our copy job, now we can decide if we'd like a 2-sided copy or not. When we choose 2-sided copy, we basically just have 4 different selections. All you need to keep in mind here is that the first number in each selection refers to the document that you're making a copy of. The second refers to how you'd like your copy to emerge from the machine. So if I choose 1-sided to 1-sided, I'm copying a single-sided document, and that's what I'm going to get back. If I choose 1-sided to 2-sided, that means I have 2 documents, each have a single side, and I'd like to turn them into a 2-sided document. 2-sided to 2-sided, hopefully is pretty easy. And 2-sided to 1-sided is the reverse of what we talked about before. It means I have a 2-sided document, and I'd like to split those pages into single-sided documents instead. Go back to our home screen here. Down in the bottom corner here, this little CA doesn't stand for California, but clear all. That gets us back to our default settings on the device. The next button over is my copy ratio. This is about enlargement and reduction. They've tried to keep this screen, as with all of the settings in the Easy Copy function, fairly straightforward and self-explanatory. So what we have here down at the bottom is that you can choose your enlargement or reduction by paper size or by increasing or decreasing a percentage if you'd like to do that instead. These buttons make things fairly easy for you because you can simply tell the device that your original is 11 by 17 and that you'd like to copy it onto, for example, 8.5 by 11. And you'll notice that your correct zoom ratio is reflected for you. Now, if you don't see what you'd like in this screen or in any of these screens while you're in Easy Copy, keep in mind that you always have the Detail button up here in the upper corner. If I hit Detail and tell the device that yes, I'd like to go to the detailed copy screen, now I have the full range of possibilities available to me again without having to start all over. We'll go back to Easy Copy for a moment here. In the next screen, we have our remaining choices, our color mode, which is set to auto color. Now, you always have a nice little safety valve with the Sharp devices because your start buttons are labeled either black and white or color start. So regardless of how this screen is set, if you choose black or white or color start, that's what you'll get for your copy. But just a quick explanation. Our auto color setting means that if we start with 2 documents, one document has color on it and the other has none, and we make a copy of each using auto color, we'll be charged for 1 color and 1 black and white copy. By contrast, if we choose full color and we copy those same 2 pages, we will be charged color for both. That is because in full color mode, the device uses all 4 color toners to make black. This makes a beautiful rich black. It's very useful for things like photographs and artwork, but probably not for your everyday office documents. So auto color is the way that you want to go if you need to make changes here. Then we have our simple black and white, which is as it sounds, black and white only. Next along the line here, I have my original setting. Most of the time with the Sharp devices, you're not going to need to change this setting, so you don't need to worry about it too much. But if you have a document that you need to feed, that's, for example, in a portrait orientation but has text facing in the opposite direction, this will allow you to switch the orientation of that text and get a document that's laid out the way that you want it to a little bit more accurately. Our exposure button here is basically just our lighter or darker. We have considerably more exposure settings that we can make in the detailed settings of the copy function if you need them, but this is just a simple lighter and darker setting for your copy. Last but not least, we have our card shot. A lot of people who work in the medical or insurance or sometimes legal fields will have a frequent need to copy things like driver's licenses, insurance cards, and the like. The card shot function is made to make that simple for you. So when we turn it on, you can see that our card shot is off. We're going to turn it on. We'll use my business card as a simple example. It only has one side, but that's okay for this purpose. We're going to put that document on the glass, and I've left just a little bit of space from that upper corner. You don't need to push it all the way up into that far corner. And you can see that we're already set up to go ahead and copy one card. Once I hit start, either black and white or color, the machine will scan the first side, and it will then prompt me to turn that document over. So now I can come in and turn my document over. I can put it back in exactly the same spot, and then I can hit my start again. When I'm finished, I hit read end on the screen, and what I will get is a copy of both sides of my card on one sheet of paper. If you need enlargement or reduction of these, or if you need to do two cards at once or something similar to that, please give us a call. We can easily help you set that up as well. Again, our detail button gets us back to our detailed copy settings and back again to the full range of functions available from the copy mode on the Sharp device. If you have further questions or again need help customizing your device, user training, or anything else we can do to make your life easier, please don't hesitate to reach out. We have training options that include both remote and in person and are happy to answer any questions for you that will make your device more productive for you. Thanks for your time today.